Okay, so hi guys. If it's your first time to visit my YouTube channel, welcome. My name is Yuni. So please make sure you click that subscription button and don't go anywhere because guess what? We are going to have a lot of fun right here, okay? So today all I'm going to talk about is I'm just going to talk about these 5 amazing questions that I came across online, and I was like, you know what, I am definitely going to answer these questions. So the first question was, one magical thing I can do to brighten up my day and have the rest of my day amazing. And I would say practicing gratitude is the most amazing thing I can do to have an amazing day. For example, if you guys can hear my voice isn't actually that good today because I'm not actually feeling well. I have had kind of bad cough and sore throat, but the fact that I woke up today and I was just feeling so blessed to be awake, and I was just thinking about all the blessings God has given to me. It really brightened up my day, and I ended up having this beautiful day because, guys, I'm so happy today. So, practicing gratitude is the number one thing that brightens up the whole of my day. And as I practice gratitude, I also pray. So, yeah, those two things come together. Um, what one thing I would definitely, sorry, what would I definitely change if I had a chance? The thing I would definitely change if I had a chance is I would have created more. Uh, I would have had a deeper friendship and relationship with my mom. Of course, she's still alive, so don't be like, oh my god, is she gone? No, no, no. My mom is still here, and of course, we are working towards that, having a better and deeper relationship. But if there's anything that I would have changed, is I would have been more besties with my mother. Yeah. The best thing or advice my father ever gave to me. The best advice or thing my father ever gave to me is the way, I would say my parents, is the way they raised me up. Oh my god. Like, there's so much that when I was growing up, I never used to understand. I just used to feel like these guys are annoying, these guys are boring, what are they want me to pray every day, they want me to, we used to have this evening devotion time that will come together as a family, and we'll have times to preach. Maybe today it's my brother's time and tomorrow it will be mine. Every day one person has to have something to share, and the rest of the family have to comment something, and we must pray together. There's so many things that we were not allowed to do. We were not allowed to watch certain types of movies. We were not allowed to listen to certain types of music, secular music, of which at that time I used to feel like, God, you know. But right now, I am so grateful that I was raised in the way that I was raised, because, when you grow up, and like, for example, as for me, I'm living in China, my parents are back home, I don't really have anyone looking what am I doing. I get to wake up every day and make decisions for my own, and the things that they used to teach me at that time that I used to feel like they're so annoying are the things that are actually keeping me and guarding me right now. And these are the moments that I actually became so grateful to having parents that God gave me. So, yeah, I think the best thing that my parents ever gave me is the way they raised me and the way they teach me. And especially my dad, because I grew up being best friends with my dad. So these come so many times, like these moments come so many times. But one time I was riding my bike, and there was a corner, and I remember just stopping, and I asked myself, why did I stop? And I remembered because most times when my father is driving his car, I'll be next to him, and he told me this thing. So when you're driving a car and there's a corner, you should don't stop, but you should lower your speed and see if there's anyone coming from the other side. This is good also for protecting yourself. And I remember this day when I stopped at this corner, because I was going straight, but there was another road crossing, and I stopped. And the moment I stopped, I just noticed there was a car passing at a very high speed, which means if I wouldn't have stopped, this guy was definitely not going to stop. So it just came into my mind. I was like, are these my instincts? Why did I stop? And I was like, no, I didn't stop because of my instincts. I stopped because my father taught me this once. So, guys, when you become parents, just pour good things to your kids, because they'll never forget that. So yeah. What advice would I give to myself when I was 20? When I was 20 years old, oh my God, I was a mess. I was a mess. But the first advice I would give to myself is, what I would tell to myself is, you're enough, and you don't need anyone else to complete you. And I would have told myself that, baby girl, maybe you should, calm down a little bit and have more compassion and love. And because I was really rude. So I would have just told myself, maybe you should just calm down and dig deep. What's wrong? Find someone to talk to. And I would have also told myself that you don't really have to be acting this strong. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay not to be okay. Because I was this girl who used to act as if I had it all together. I'm always strong. I'm the one who never gets hurt. I never cry. So all my friends will run to me when they had issues, and they all used to believe that I was the strongest one, but I actually wasn't. So I would have just told myself to, take it easy, and you don't really have to be perfect and the strongest and fake. It's okay not to be imperfect. It's okay, you take one step at a time. And I would have had her. Yep. The biggest problem. So this one, I saw it somewhere and I was like, yo, we definitely going to talk about this. The biggest problem that most people have is living beyond their means. How do we begin to live in our means? I know these are questions from different dimensions, but I said I'll bring them here, and you can also ask yourself you can also ask yourselves these same questions, and you can get to see how far you go with your life. Okay, so talking about living in your means, God, I needed that. Sometimes I just spend too much. Okay, my income is this and my spending is this, so I definitely needed this. So I noticed that my best way to control my spending, number one, I first have, because I know what I'll receive. I actually know. So the first way for me to be able to maintain my income is first calculating and dividing each penny before I receive the money. So for example, before I receive the money, I will calculate maybe 10% will go to God. That is the first thing I do. No matter what, I pay tithe. And now, talking about the 90%, maybe I'll say 20% will be my pocket money, and maybe 30% will go to, because I decided to start this small thing, that there are people who cannot do so many things by themselves, so they need support, and a certain amount will go there to support them. So maybe I'll be like, okay, maybe 30% will go to this place. It doesn't always go that way. Sometimes I'll take the 10% tithe and put it there, and maybe I'll say this 30% is going to invest, okay, and maybe 50% I'll save. It's not the same. So I've noticed every time I practice this, it actually helps me to count and spend my money well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a thumbs up, and please subscribe, guys. Okay, share this video with your friends. Make sure they come here and see this video. Okay, I love you guys. Until next time, ciao.